Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader. The last time we made it to the capital of Dargonis and we met a few of our employees, servants. I don't know what you'd call them. Workers in Clementia, I think that was her name, Clementia? Viserion, Abelard's granddaughter, and Achilles Scalarad, something like that. I'm really bad with names. We've got a couple things to do here on the world, I think. So, Shadowcores, we got to get to Kiavagama. Right, we have to find Vebos. We also met with the governor of Dargonis, who was a drive stem. Scalander, that was his last name. So we have to go to Vebos in order to help out with the Xenos threat. Kiavagama. We have to return to the palace of the Adeptus Administratum. Even though we've never been there, so it's not really returning. And we have to find the hidden cache on Dargonis. So we could ask about that, and I think that's it. Yeah. The other thing we have to do is check the Lord Captain's cogitator on the bridge. So let's go ahead and explore our private quarters here. We got some goods. Some electrified shardnet. Thank you. Whoever left that on my desk. Thank you. We've read that one. We got goods here that are locked. And this is a Melta weapon. Strength 55. Multi-Melta. Interesting. 21 to 28 damage. It's a two-handed weapon. Huh. Maybe we'll give that to... I don't know if Pascal has that much. A sturdy safe equipped with several bizarre mechanisms. Alright, the cogitator is producing rhythmic sounds, among which a faint ringing stands out. The remains of a plaque can be seen on the frame. Alas, the inscription is completely indistinguishable due to the patina. That's kind of useless, isn't it?
My gaze.
Some hidden goods in there. Whenever the wearer moves through a cell occupied by an enemy, the wearer gains 15% dodge against the enemy's attacks until the wearer's next turn. Okay. The leather covers bear the names of the authors, mostly philosophers and theologians, from Dargonis. The spines of the books are trimmed with gold. There is a faint mark on the polished masterpiece, which was likely left by a glass. Who put glass on it? Here's my bed. Very nice looking. No pillows, though. The bed for the head of a rogue trader dynasty is befitting the status of its owner. What is this? By bringing your hand to the scan panel behind the books, you open a hidden door. Ooh, what is all this stuff? A mysterious item undoubtedly created by inhuman hands. The mysterious Xeno artifact rests in a stasis field. So this is my vault. Take all of this stuff. Mine. The shelves of the library are laden with dusty tomes. Your eyes linger on the works of several Administratum adepts and the memoirs of some unfamiliar explorer of distant death worlds. A mysterious item undoubtedly created by inhuman hands. Got a few of those. There's another one. We've got plasma shaper gloves. These gloves grant the wearer a 10 bonus to tech use. They also increase the damage of plasma weapons by 3. Okay, so that could go to Pascal. When the wearer hits an ally with an area attack, the wearer gains 1 stack of the Zealot effect until the end of combat. Zealot. The wearer deals 10% damage with their area attacks for each stack of the Zealot effect. That could be good on Argenta. Take all this too. Thank you. An empty glass and 3 unopened bottles of wine sit on a finely crafted table made from the dark marbled wood. The rare books... I can't read it. Oh, there we go. The rare books arrayed on these shelves with their lavish, almost pretentious bindings seem to be identical. Strange. Why would you have so many identical books? The sumptuous couch, upholstered in fine cloth that appears garish in the mellow lighting, does not look comfortable. That's a couch? Oh no. What's this? Crackling and a barely audible plaintive melody comes from the old worn speakers. This secret room is remarkably quiet and almost homely. Perhaps your predecessor used it when she sought complete solitude. Listening to the muted melody coming from the Vox speaker, you can easily imagine Theodora reading a book with a glass of expensive wine in hand. Have a glass of wine. 3 sealed bottles sit on the sturdy-looking low table. They are labeled Grandmaster's Blood, Boon of Terra, and Flame of Purity. We'll have a Boon of Terra. The full-bodied wine is sickly sweet, and you feel a warm, sluggish wash over your body. A siren shatters the tranquil atmosphere in the room. Alarms have been sounded. What? What's happening? In the name of the rogue trader of House von Valencius, whoever has entered her ladyship's chambers will be eliminated. Well, this is awkward. Your ladyship? Deepest apologies for the intrusion. Oops. I didn't mean to skip that. Damn it. What did he say? Do you require any assistance? But on second thought, we had better just leave you in peace. Yeah, you better. Alright. Can we make different choices? Change the music. Displays the names of several Vox symphonies. Test succeeded. You recognize the melody that is playing right now. It is the first of 36 parts of the Symphony of Honor and Duty. Choose the piece, the Symphony of Honor and Duty Part 2. Ode to the Most Holy Inquisition. Or Skitari Choir, the Rhythm of Machine and Blessed Metal. Yeah, let's go with that one. You hear a loud click inside the Vox speakers, and the piece that was playing earlier starts anew. A siren shatters. Okay, so this happens every time. It's kind of weird. Hey, guys. Trespasser, surrender or be killed. It's you, but apologies, your ladyship. We're leaving. Yeah, guys, come on. You were just in here. Alright, we won't do that again. I don't know if there's like a right option. Maybe there is. But I haven't found anything that indicates that yet. Alright. Long live the rogue trader. Glory to the rogue trader. Servant. At your service, your ladyship. Okay. So I don't know if there's any reason to go talk to these guys again, but we're gonna go check. Do you guys have anything new to say? No. Clementia. Your ladyship, I hope your stay on Darganis will be beneficial to your physical and mental state. I understand that the heir to a protectorate must have her hands full, but one shouldn't forget about rest. Alright, nothing new from you. And Achilles. Noble houses. Okay. Alright. We couldn't ask anybody about the data signature or data slate. I don't know who we would ask then. Maybe that's something for later? Maybe we need to talk to Abelard on the ship. I don't know who would know Theodora better than Abelard. The governor did say he was a good friend of hers, but just realized I forgot to get a drink. Oh God. My coffee's all done. This is the saddest day of my life. Glory to the great rogue trader. Alright, return to the ship. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. It's quite the long walk to get to the ship. I don't think there's like a quick way to travel, is there? So we're gonna head to the ship. We'll talk to Abelard, see if he knows anything. And then we'll head to the Administratum. Terrible news from Darganis, Lord Captain. The subsidiary Hive City, Scipion 84249, has been destroyed in a series of cascading failures. Production has halted, and millions of people have broken their vows of obedience and are fleeing. Many of them are perishing in the wastelands and overloading the transport lines leading to neighboring hives. The surrounding residential sectors are becoming increasingly agitated by the influx of refugees. What is your directive regarding the distribution of these refugees? What is the cause of the catastrophe? It is unclear. The noble houses are throwing the blame at one another. Agents of the venerable Achilles Scalander, stationed on Scipion 84249, have died heroically while trying to save the population from this disaster. Their latest reports mention some vulnerabilities in the industrial sectors of the lower hives, but do not go into further detail. Additionally, all of your servants are currently busy with investigating the causes of the crisis, but are not doing anything to deal with its consequences. We signal the hives to open the gates. We will not allow a single person to get lost in the wastelands. Establish labor settlements on the ruins of Scipion 84249 and relocate the refugees there. They have much work ahead of them to restore their former home. These commoners think that I would be merciful to those who facilitated the hive's destruction, eliminate any who would try to enter the cities. Damn. Advisors? The death of Achilles' agents trouble me. It may not be a coincidence. Until the causes of the disaster can be concretely established, I would avoid letting refugees into other hives. There may be saboteurs among them. I recommend setting up prohibitive cordons, where the refugees can be contained in the wastelands between the hives. The Emperor bid us to face the often cruel strokes of fate with dignity. If the other hives do not wish to accept the unfortunate victims of this tragedy, then let the victims themselves teach those living in the hives a lesson in resilience and humility. I'm sure that the Ecclesiarchy will aid the refugees in constructing camps to survive out the wastelands and establish a community of proud desert-dwelling martyrs. Such harsh conditions will be a crucible of fortitude and fearlessness, this tragedy a feat of spirit. The noble houses are trying to wash their hands of this. How predictable. Yet it is their duty to see to it that the planet meets its tithe obligation and brings glory and revenue to the treasury in your absence. Let the aristocrats take care of the refugees and make sure they don't stop until every last refugee has some task to fulfill. Remind the noble houses of their duty. Argenta, see to it that the Ecclesiarchy would not ignore the limits of the poor. Set up prohibitive cordons at the perimeter of these hives. We'll go with Heinrich's suggestion. I shall draft a few orders for my informants under Argonis. The refugees quickly realized that they would not find shelter in the hives and dispersed across the wastelands. A harsh lesson in discipline has been delivered to the capital. Van Calix's agents have run a thorough investigation to identify many of the refugees who have managed to reach and hide in the hives. Remembering how the rogue trader had treated their relatives and neighbors, they could have plotted their revenge, if only they hadn't been expelled into the wastelands. Alright, now we have Darganis as a colony. So we can go Restoration, Extasiums for the nobility, or Emporium. A new hive city will be established on top of the ruins of Scipion. We lose profit factor. We get complacency, efficiency, and security, and 3 times people. Alright. Palace extasiums will be constructed on top of the ruins for the aristocracy. The dead and the dying will fertilize the gardens that will ring these pleasure chambers. 2 profit factor. Player character gains the nobility is perfection feature. Plus 5 bonus to all their skills. Oh my goodness. That's a super big bonus. Emporium. The surviving spine of Scipion will be rebuilt into a space elevator. It will be capped by an emporium, accepting those ships that are too heavy to land on the surface. Ruin costs -1. Profit factor up 1, security down 1. Chemicals, weapons, and efficiency up 1. I do want to remind everybody that we are noble, right? So, you know, even though we are usually good for the people, we do like ourselves a lot too. We're gonna go with extasiums for the nobility. Plus, I mean, this is such a big trait. We're probably gonna get some bad things that go with that, but that's okay. Alright, so that's my palace. We're gonna go to the Administratum here. And we are bringing Jay, apparently. And we're leaving Argenta, so that's exactly who we would leave. So that's good. Agility enhances the initiative and dodge chance of characters. It also affects the demolition skill. Let's see what we can find here at the Administratum. We need to level Jay up as well. She's a few levels back. Alright. We're not too far off from 25 either. That's good. Alright, Jay. You are a master tactician. So you get AP increase. And we're going to get your... Ooh, both of these are really high already. Let's go ahead and get your fellowship up more. And then up again. Puts it at 80. And then talents. Hidden advantage. All the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician had 7 more stacks of tactical advantage. That could be good. Nerves of Steel I like. Against all odds is really good too. We're gonna get against all odds. Yep. So we've already got assign objective. If the enemy is killed by one of the Master's allies before the beginning of the Master's next turn, the ally gains resolve. Wait, no, momentum and 5 to all characters in combat. I like that one. Unfinished business effect. Suffers direct damage. I'm gonna get Inspire. And another trait here. What was it? Nerves of Steel is the other one I liked. And then for this one, your Persuasion is probably pretty good, right? Yeah. So is your Medicaid though. But we'll get Persuasion. You seem like a persuasive individual. Ballistics is good. And this is a common talent. Stronger Together. Yep. Surprised it's taking me that long to get that. What is your stronger together thing? Where is it? Origin talents. Fellowship. Okay. All right, and how are you doing on equipment? You could have some more stuff. We also got... That's not for you. We got this. I'm gonna give this to you. Go back to you. You need... I wish you could sort by, like, these equipments. Sure. Reload better. Increases the damage of all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects. Ooh. You're iconic. I guess you're iconoclast? Oh, no. Increases all skills by 10. Okay, so she is iconoclast. Interesting. I thought she'd be heretical. Wait. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target? That seems really good. You don't use bolters, right? No, you have pistols. Interesting. Have any other necklaces? This one. You're not dogmatic, but might as well. Okay. You could probably use some of these things too. Your Medicaid does not exist. You don't have that skill. Alright.
I tread a path unexplored.
We need to fix this stuff. So you're up here. You'd be here. That's good. That's good. Alright. Not too many petitioners today. Last week they had to put on an extra shift to cope with the crowds. I treat every citizen as suspect until they have proved they can be trusted. Good man. Alright. What's this? Turn after turn, the unceasing stream of petitioners pours through the palace doors. The strong-willed wait patiently, while the weak-willed try everything they can to get ahead of the others. Gotta get ahead. Greeting, Protocol. Welcome to the Palace of the Adeptus Administratum. Identifying, your ladyship. Please follow me. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I shall follow. Checking coordinates. Continue in this direction to reach your destination. Your visit has been logged.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Alright, we got some papers here. Mine. The towering piles of papers and endless shelves heaving with ledgers evoke special reverence for the laws of the God Emperor in the hearts of the servants of the Adeptus Administratum. Alright. Waiting processing by Master of Seals. That's that guy. What are these? Inkwell of Levalia, the Impartial, first Master of Seals of the Coronis Expanse. Sacred Scroll, the 1005 administrations of Master of Inventory, Aviculus, to the Adepts of the Administratum. An ancient-looking woman in a voluminous robe peers at you critically through her ocular lenses when you descend into the bowels of the bureaucratic domain. Another noble bypassing the queue under the pretext of just wanted to ask. All you highborn ever want is just to ask. But what about protocol? That's what I'm asking. Who is going to follow protocol? Jay glances at you and whispers, "What?" So I paid off a few clerks to let us skip the queue, Shireen. Your time is more important to me than any little formalities. Wait, I don't have to wait in any queue, do I? I'm the rogue trader. Very well, don't just stand there. You're here now. Or do you think the Master of Seals has nothing better to do than receive unexpected visitors? The old woman beckons over a server skull floating nearby. Begin entry. Current hour, current turn, current cycle, 41st millennia. Metal manipulators immediately begin feverishly clacking, taking dictation. Don't you want to know who I am? What is this place? Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the work of the Adeptus Administratum. My companion wishes to obtain a Mercatum Tabula Officiale. Don't you want to know who I am? Imogen von Valancius, sole heir of rogue trader Theodora von Valancius. May the throne's radiance guide her path on the other side. In a practiced move, the Master of Seals twists her magnifying ocular lens and examines the ledger in front of her, the sole person to publicly assert their claim to be precise. Abelard Viserion, the old woman dictates or directs her gaze over your shoulder, seneschal and right hand of the now departed Theodora von Valancius, and of her now extant heir. The colorless eyes of the Master of Seals suddenly fixes on Cassia, a lady navigator of House Orselio, whose name and deeds are unknown to me. She points her finger at the old ledger. It says here that the von Valancius dynasty has owed your house 1 gold throne for 30 cycles. Here, take this, and I, at last, will mark the matter closed. Cassia stares in puzzlement at the gleaming coin in her hand. House Orselio thanks you for your service, Master of Seals. The old woman smacks her lips in satisfaction and nods curtly. Of course. I know who is standing before me. It is my job to know. Jay shifts deliberately, putting her jeweled augmetic on display. Does that mean that my reputation has preceded me as well, esteemed Damer? No, I have received no reports about you. What is this place? You are in the very heart of the... Wait, the Master of Seals raises her eyebrows in surprise. You are in the very heart of the palace of the Adeptus Administratum. Day and night, hundreds of thousands of prefects, ordinates, scribes, servants, and servitors carry out their duties to humanity and the von Valancius dynasty here, never setting foot outside its boundaries for decades at a time. But knowledge comes through comparison. There are entire worlds belonging to the Administratum, so this palace is but a humble cog in the blessed machine of the Imperium. Tell me about yourself. I am the law, and I oversee order in this section of the Karanis Expanse, as well as on worlds of the von Valancius Protectorate, in accordance with the ancient covenants made with your ancestors. I hold the power to grant petitioners what they seek, and to punish criminals for failing to carry out the Imperium's will. Jay continues in a whisper. She's ancient enough herself. Look at her. She's a bona fide living mummy. Tell me about the work of the Adeptus Administratum. The Master Seals tuts in displeasure. One would think the Protectorate's heir has no care for her tongue, if she is so willing to wag it to the point of blistering. However, I despised servant of the Emperor that I am, do not possess the gift of unallocated time. Let's proceed to the matter of your application. To be fair, she has been wagging her tongue a lot more than me. My companion wishes to obtain a Mercatum Tabula Officiale. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but we're here, and I just at least want to see what she says about this. The Master of Seals peers over her ocular lens at Jay in disbelief. Then she looks at you. I take it you are her sponsor? In that case, you must submit a written application in conformity with template number 404.01, as well as written permission for the processing and notarization of the personal data of your most sacred personage. Without it, I cannot issue Mistress Hidari. Mistress Hidari, the form for collecting the seals required to obtain the Mercatum Tabula Officiale, the certificate of the official trade representative. At these words, the saccharine smile drops from Jay's face. Seals? What seals? We will discuss that when Imogen von Valancius has prepared the primary documentation. Abelard lets out a stoic sigh and rolls his eyes. You get the feeling that this is not his first personal interaction with the administrative bureaucracy, nor is it his second. There's no way of getting around these formalities. Could you handle the paperwork on my behalf? I will pay, and if I refuse... is there no way around these formalities? Fear the wrath of the Immortal One, your ladyship. What would become of your protectorate or even the Imperium itself if every person did what you are proposing. No, Lex Imperialis. Volume 249, paragraph 18.2. Amendment of the 12th cycle of the previous millennium clearly states, actions that circumvent the sacred law of the Imperium in pursuit of personal gain, or a manifestation of human weakness, which is subject to eradication. Alright, I'll complete the form. The perfectly sharpened quill scratches pleasantly at the parchment, but for the first few minutes, the obfuscatory phrasing, footnotes, amendments, you are forced to write out the same details over and over about you, the Protectorate, Theodore von Valancius, J., and then also every living person who bears your family name. If you do not know all the required information, you must complete supplementary forms. Yikes. That sounds like hell. The Master of Seals nods in approval and stows the scroll in a tube labeled with your name. Next is the consent form for the processing and notarization of the personal data of your most sacred personage. Sigh forlornly. Give your written consent on the presented forms. Jay, take care of this. I'm already regretting my decision. Give your consent. The scroll is whipped away with another tube by the Master of Seals. Into another tube. Protocol executed. Application received. Processed. Approved. The server skull scribe taps each word after its mistress's pronouncement. Come on, esteemed Damar. What's that you're saying about seals? You were saying? The old woman unhurriedly holds out a printed scroll to Jay. Here is your document, Mistress Haidari. Unfortunately, it does not yet have legal force. I can certify it has a sacred marketum tabula officiale once it has received 2 seals of approval. They are easy to obtain, and the Imperium Court Administratum servitors have been handling such tasks for over 150 cycles. There's one such servitor here on Darganas in the Rogue Trader's Palace. The second is duty-bound to keep the seal in the Telecos Epsilon system. I think we've already got that one, right? Why can't the seals not be affixed here in the Administratum Palace? According to Amendment 3C8, implemented by Prefectus Estinia II of Darganas, one of the seals must be kept in the palace of the ruler of the Von Valancius Protectorate, remaining a symbol of the unbreakable link between the Sacred Warrant and the Adeptus Administratum. The second seal, the ocular lenses perched on her nose, click as she rifles through moldering scrolls with her wrinkled fingers, is held in the Telecos Epsilon system in accordance with Decree OL008ZN. Unfortunately, after a fire 200 cycles ago, all that remains of the original decree is an addendum certified by an unknown adept with the initials AA. No instructions repealing this decree were ever received from Holy Terra. Therefore, the seal remains where it ought to be. There was a time during my earlier years of service when I performed the duties of a secretary in charge of logistics reports at a local administrative office. Your words, Master of Seals, bring back memories of which I am not the least bit fond. Why am I obliged to handle such a task myself? Decree 424, Clause 79, Amendment 8 of the Law of Certifying a Mercatum Tabula Officiale with sponsorship of a bearer of the Warrant of Trade. The sponsoring rogue trader must be present at the placing and certifying of each seal. If this requirement is not met, the document will be deemed invalid. Find administrative servitors and have them place 2 seals of approval. The goal is clear. The Master of Seals nods with satisfaction. Please do return once you have prepared the documents. Alright, we have 1 seal. Remind me, what is it you need me to do? You must have 2 seals of approval affixed to the document with which I furnished you. It is easily done. In the Imperium, administrative servitors have been performing their duties of the certification officers for more than 150 cycles already. You will find 1 such servitor here on Darganas in the Rogue Trader's Palace. The second is duty-bound to keep the seal in the Telecos Epsilon system. Remind me, who are you? I'm the Master of Seals, the only one in your protectorate, for that matter. The woman sighs wearily, and then carefully wipes her fogged ocular lenses with a trembling hand. I am the law, and I oversee order in this section of the Coronis Expanse. Right, we've read that. This is exactly what I'm going to... This is exactly what I'm doing at the present. Or that is exactly what I'm doing at present. The Master Seals nods with satisfaction. Please do return once you have prepared the documents. Okay. Yanis is the second most important administrative system. Oh, we have to go back there. That's where Telecos Epsilon is. Yanis. Okay. Or we can go to the palace, I guess.
The world will bow.
And get that first seal. Should be easy enough. You can gain the trust of vendors in the Cronus Expanse by providing them with cargo you find on your journeys. This will increase your reputation and expand vendor stocks. It's a shame you have to go all the way back to Footfall to do that. That is true, right? That's what I have to do. I can't like get to it through like here. I could have sworn we had seen something or done something to get to these places without going back to Footfall, but I don't remember how. We do need to keep Jay with us, at least for this. And I suppose we could go to Yanis right away and get that, although it's probably not the most pressing thing to do. Kiavagama is probably the most pressing, and Phobos. Reminds me of it is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? Your horse, Phobos, or your bird, or is that something else? I don't remember. No, it's not the bird. I can't remember. There's something I played. Alright, so where do I gotta go for this? We're looking for something. It's probably in the palace itself, huh? So we'll go ahead and head up here and go into the palace proper. It is kind of odd. I know we were just talking about it, that we don't have like other representatives of those vendors. Maybe we'll get those later. But we'll get the seal and then we'll head back to the ship, talk to people, and then see where we go from there. Alright. I'm not sure who I'm supposed to talk to. Does it say in here? Clementia. Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's go do that. Oh, there's Jay. Okay. Mr. Saydari, my patience is not easily exhausted. We are coming very close. I shall repeat myself again. No, I will not be issuing you any seal, not in exchange for your honest word, nor for a bribe. I can see the family resemblance with the Abelard now. The Abelard. You cannot see further than your own nose, my dear Clementia. It wasn't a bribe, it was a gift. Now about that seal. Let the rogue trader decide. Oh, we got that little purple box bug. Your ladyship. Oh, wrong person. Your ladyship. I apologize for this ugly scene, but I might ask that you rein in Mistress Haydari and put a stop to her inflammatory actions toward me. As the Exalted One, it is my witness. As the Exalted One is my witness, Shireen. I've tried everything I could to spare you any unnecessary headache over the seals for Marketum Tabula Official. I even showed this aid with a temper worse than a sandstorm, the certificate with your signature, but your chancellor merely kept batting me away with her flail of baseless denials. I suspect that my reason for this has nothing to do with my humble personage. Didn't I used to do like a French accent for her? Or tried to do? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. Clementia purses her lips and glowers at Jay. Oh no, this isn't about me at all. Jay narrows her eyes as she peers into Clementia's face until the latter finally looks away. I see. Well, Chancellor, will you tell us yourself, or should I help you? Did I miss something? Whatever is the matter, Mistress Viserion? I'm afraid that my words may anger your ladyship. Clementia lowers her head in shame, as if offering it up to be removed from her shoulders. The seal you are looking for? Oh. The seal you are looking for was lost over a quarter of a century ago. Her ladyship Theodora von Valancius ordered a new one to be delivered to the Imperium, but, as you well know, we are a long way from Holy Terra, and with warp storms ravaging the Karanis expanse, we have been unable to receive a replacement to this day. I presume the one responsible was punished promptly and harshly. I ought to have you flogged for withholding critical information. Give Clementia the seal with the Winter Scale coat of arms. Could this be the seal in question? This is, without a doubt, the Administratum seal from Winterscale's realm, but why is it the original and not a copy? Ah, I think I understand. Well, the laws of the Imperium do not prohibit heirs of other houses from using the seals from the seal in times of need. I will order to have servants of the machine cult create a duplicate, so as to avoid such embarrassing predicaments in the future. I ought to have No, I'm not gonna have her flogged. I must discuss with the Chancellor in private. Oh, by all means, Shireen. I dare not waste any more of the precious balm that is your time on matters related to me, if I may excuse myself. Nope, that's it. I'm at your service. Yeah, goodbye. So that's it for that one. Yes. Coordination between... Now the rogue's trader just needs to return to Darganis and certify the document with the Master of Seals. I need to get both of them, right? I think so. That's what I was told, right? I'm not going to go all the way back to Administratum until I go to Yanis and get the other one. Does it say who I need to go to in Yanis for that? No. Just one of the officials there. There should be like a return to ship option here too, along with the outside. Alright, back to the ship. I'm surprised we haven't found the companion with the big red beard yet. That's on the splash art of the game. I'm assuming he's a companion. Maybe he's an enemy. That'd be weird. Usually it's like a group of the companions. Or maybe it's supposed to represent the rogue trader. I don't know. We didn't see his portrait, did we? When we were making characters? I don't think so. Return to ship. No star system is alike. Each holds its revelations, surprises, and dangers that can put an untimely end to the wanderings of an unduly inquisitive Lord Captain. Nah, we good. Nothing's gonna stop us. Alright, to the ship. Ballistic skill, BS, enhances the effectiveness of attacks with ranged weapons, increasing hit chance and critical hit chance. Ranged combat abilities often benefit from a high ballistic skill. We also need to find our cogitator here, right? Then we had something we needed to do there. So we can do that as well while we're here. Maybe visit our quarters too, see if there's anything new there. 100%. Alright, Abelard.
Lord Captain.
Talk about useful things?
A noble aspiration, Lord
No.
Captain. As you wish.
You?
As you
No.
wish.
Okay.
Of course. Lord Captain.
I guess you're not the person I need to talk to? The tech priest greets you with a bow. His gaze is drawn to one of the cogitators vid screens. Your ladyship, the great mechanism has sensed your presence. Alright. And what is that supposed to mean? Point at the text. The screen blinks and a new entry appears in place of the previous one. The machine spirit has recognized the one who stands before it. The previous string of sacred code signified a greeting, as well as acknowledgement that you have successfully completed a certain task. Now the great mechanism stands ready to process your request. What task? The answer lies beyond the bounds of my knowledge. The tech priest looks back at the cogitator. I don't know why I'm struggling with that all of a sudden. My supposition is that it might have something to do with your recent travels. The vid screen flickers repeatedly and updates the text. Sensed my presence? How? This mechanism was molded in the forges of the Adeptus Mechanicus so that it might serve the rogue trader. It was in your presence that its machine spirit first manifested itself, a miracle of the Omnissiah and a testament of his glory. I wish to inquire about something else. Remind me of who you are. I am IH-630 of the Adeptus Mechanicus, a faithful servant of the machine god. The venerated engine seer Prime has entrusted this sacred mechanism into my care so that I may assist you in understanding and comprehension of its hallowed code. Alright, leave. Is that not where I need to go for this? Where was that at? Am I... Oh, I guess that was it. Yeah, because there used to be another one with this, wasn't there? I think so. Okay, cool. Alright, let's talk to everybody one more time. See if there's anything new. Any Vox spirits? No. Okay. Cassia?
What? I have...
Well, you Uve. Nope. Uve.
Greetings.
Nope. Helmsman? Nope. Hi, Rick.
You have my complete attention.
Interesting you can just hand over early at some point. That'd be rough. Maybe this is aha, I knew it. I knew we had seen something prior that we could do this stuff. Okay, cool. So you don't have to go back to this ship. So this one's very close, only 500 away to getting rank 4, and that's the power claymore and the heavy bolter. So we'll get that. Holy gifts is 500, so one of those would be good. We have a lot of them, actually. Oh, we're actually a little short. So yeah, an armor kit will be fine. There we go. Take the power claymore and the heavy bolter. Thank you, thank you. And it's another 3,080 to get to the next one. Camaraderie badge. When the wearer hits an enemy in melee range, the wearer's nearest ally gains willpower plus fellowship bonus to temporary wounds. That's actually pretty good, I think. And Death World Origin. Enforcer light carapace. Okay. Do you want to get more of that? Let's see. Oh, good. We don't have to re-dialogue them. This one's pretty close. We could get the power axe here. It's a one-handed weapon. It is a power weapon, though. This is only 400 away. You also like holy gifts. And heretic stuff. We'll give you a holy gift. There we go. That gets us to... Oh, no. We can get this already. Just don't have the profit factor. We can get this. Invigorating Resolve. Whenever the wearer and allies in a 2-cell radius gain momentum, they also gain an equal amount of temporary wounds. Very cool. And Heavy Plasma Gun. Alright, this could go to Pascal. I think we will give that to Pascal. And it's another 3,000, 2,500 to get to the next rank, which is Slick Body Glove. But we can't afford that yet anyway, so no point in getting that. Casabalica, we can get this Precise Bolter. Can't get that yet though. Yeah, these guys have expensive stuff, so we don't need to worry about that one yet. Imperial Navy here. We've actually got a lot of stuff we can get for you now. Immediately consumed. This item provides 50 scrap. That's pretty good. Repulsor Shield. This amount is doubled against enemy kinetic attacks. That's good. Military Ceramite Void Ship Plating. Protects the vest from harm, negating 5 points of damage on each side. So that's better for that too. So these are ship upgrades. Very nice. Griffon pattern torpedo tubes, firing 5 plasma torpedoes with 19 damage warheads. So it's better than the Voss pattern torpedo tubes. Okay, we'll grab that too. And then long-range broadside plasma macro cannons, which fire 3 shots, doing 21 damage. Okay, so that's not worth anything, but we'll take it anyway. And we're not too far away. We're only 300 away from rank 3. And you like that stuff. Do I have any of this? No. So I can't actually get anything more for you. That's alright. And finally, Fellowship of the Void. We can get this auto pistol. And this. The wearer can move without provoking attacks of opportunity as long as they have less than 30 or 50% wounds left. Alright. And you are kind of far away. 4,000 or 3,200 away. But you get the Staff of Endless Flame. Ooh. Inferno. That's cool. Alright. Well, it's good to know, or be reminded that I can get this stuff here. So I don't actually have to go all the way back to Footfall. I'm sure one of you might have commented in the comments that I don't actually have to go back to Footfall. But you'll be happy to know I figured it out myself. Give you all these holy gifts. Okay. You also like jewelry. Which we got a couple of. Alright, so we just need another 480. So ship components. You just do armor kits. There we go. We'll grab this. And we'll grab that too. Alright, rank 6. We could get Multi-Key and Cloak of Hatred. Each enemy killed by the wearer's area of attacks increases damage of the wearer by 3% until the end of combat. That could be useful. These things aren't too expensive either. Like we could afford like almost all of his stuff up to rank 12. That's interesting. We could get another 7,000. Do you want to just do it? I kind of want to just do it. Fuck it. You only live once. More multi-key. Cloak of Hatred. And Dark Visionary Hood. This hood grants the wearer 10 bonus to willpower and 50% damage to psychic and navigator powers, but inflicts a -10 penalty to weapon and ballistic skills. So this would be good for Cassia, I think. Alright. Cassia. What are you currently using? That's pretty good, but... Oh, it doesn't have like an appearance? Damn. Bring it down gives 1 additional action point. I liked this thing, camaraderie badge for you. Right, because you have good willpower and fellowship. Well, not good, but decent, right? Compared to... I guess it's kind of the same. Well, you didn't have a necklace anyway, so that works. We also got a couple other things. I liked this one, I think. For you. What are you currently using? Increase melee attack damage against deep. Oh yeah, that's... You don't do melee attacks. So you'll take that. The Zealot Cloak. Yeah. What does yours do? And toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. Okay. That's fine. What does your cloak do? Does her navigator power count as an area of attack? Area attacks? I think so. Increases your damage. Sure, put that on. Why not? Okay. We also got this, which is better for you, I think. Awareness divided by dodge percent. Or percent dodge. This just gives straight 10% dodge against humans. So her dodge right now is probably pretty good. 96. If I put this on, goes down to 90. But she's got better armor too. We'll hold that. We'll keep that. This is what you were wearing? Oh yeah, this looks cool too. Oh, that's not what you were wearing anyway. You're wearing this probably. Oh, it looks the same. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Did we get any other armor? I don't think so. Probably, I mean, maybe the pirate chainmail. But we got some weapons. I think the weapons were bolters. So we got... Oh, yeah, and the plasma gun. We got this precise bolter. Which is better than the bolter you have, right? Yes. Also has additional hit chance. Yeah, so we'll equip that. Looks the same. Then we get a second bolter too. I thought we got another one. Oh, was it the heavy bolter? You need strength. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this claymore too. Oh, it's not as good as the serrated greatsword. It's a power claymore though. I can't get the... Oh, here we go. Pascal. You want this power claymore? Ah, it's not as good. Does more damage. Well, it's supposed to. Has parry too. What's it look like? I do love swords, but the thunder hammer's cool. We're gonna keep that. Now we did get heavy plasma gun, which is just straight up better than this gun. Hell yeah! All right. I think that's everything. Now you are missing a thing here, so we might as well give you something. What does that do? Okay. 20% 12% dodge reduction to melee area attacks. Might give you a different cloak. That could be cool. Immune to burning. Sure, go with that. Does this do burning damage? I don't know. Is plasma weapon stuff burning? Doesn't like give me any information on that. That's a bit annoying. I don't know if it does or not. Well, you want more tech use? There you go. Why not? Okay, I think that's about everything that we got. Let's go ahead and hit the map. Oh shit, I didn't realize the time. We're actually going to wrap up the episode here then. In the next episode, we're gonna hit the... We're gonna hit space again. Let's go ahead and take a... I guess we could look at what we, where are we going? I think we'll probably start making our way towards Yanis, so we'll probably go through the southwest section. Yeah, down this hard path. Maybe we'll go to Pelium Solitus first, but... So if we look around here, this is Vabos 6. Still don't know where Kiavagama is. So I guess we'll keep going that way. Alright, we have got this down here. Find the seal on Yanis, so we gotta go down there anyway. Kinda wanna go down to this thing before we get too far away from it and this stuff. Guess you can only get there from here. Maybe from here too. Alright, but I think, yeah, we'll go check this place out. And then we'll come down here. Crossroads of 100 Dreams. That's a bad... I love that name. Alright, until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.